Peace, messenger, fear me.
What? I can't understand you. You need to listen. I saw something in there. There is something inside. You need to lock down the mirror.
Oh man, that's tragic. Oof, that was weird. Alright, so let's head up here and welcome back to the Synchronicity Lab in all of its wondrous glory. Things are gonna be a little bit off, but if we decide to...
Did you see that? Someone's in there.
Ooh. Thanks.
Hurry, Nano Master. Whoa.
Oh man, I can't wait to watch this back in editing to see what she says, but there's also another weird mystery about this particular area, and that's the fact that apparently, lights apparently are a factor here. There are like those swinging little metronome things. They're not metronomes, but they're the momentum things, and I have never been able to find any of them, but I guess that is also a puzzle. So, whatever. Only gives us treasure. That's weird.
That's not good.
That's suspicious. Alright. Now, the last one is probably up here, but as you know, third time is the charm, and prepare yourself for one of the tougher battles in this entire game. It's exactly what you'd expect. It's the fight against S-Edge, and this is literally fighting yourself as you would with your regular abilities. She is not a pushover, and she comes in 3 phases, and you want to be careful because she does have all of your moves. She has launch, and amongst other things, she is no pushover. Of course, now she's gonna kick my ass, but that is all right. Here, do you mind not doing that? I don't appreciate you charging against me. So, there we go. I'll try some of that. Hell yeah. Phase 3 is the one you want to be careful for, but this one is no joke either because she will launch shit at you, and it's not good. So I'm going to be careful. Probably just snipe her out if I can. There we go. All of her and her shields. Alright. Ooh, so lucky, man. Alright, just go ahead and bop her in the face. Don't worry about it. It won't hurt. Oh, and every time you hit her, oh, also, when she uses her shield like that, that is good because she's completely vulnerable directly afterwards. Oof. But now she's gonna fly. Ugh, that was close. Man, that would have been rough. Get back, please. She does so much damage if you let her. Okay, so yeah, watch out for that ground slam. That's rough. Please and thank you.
Better be all of them.
Oh. That's right. Alright, so with this battle having been said and done, we actually can't leave beyond this base, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but man, I have a lot of things I need to get rid of. None of this is useful, and I don't think I got any useful things for Pierce either. I've been like going back and forth and trying to decide which of these things that I'd want to keep and hold on to, but none of them work. Enemy armor is just like all weak things, you know, not a fan. And also just like level 3s. I could probably give this to spin, but I don't know. Anyways, what I actually wanted to do, we can turn that thing back on. So let's go to interface and we will turn on mission overlay. I didn't realize that it was just going to overall not even show anything from that, but it's okay. So, yep, sad day in hell. We can't even go back to the old ritual division. Cool, so that just about does it. That's all you really need to come here for, is for the achievement and for the mission completion. So long, Mirror World.
I wonder what the Bureau was doing with this thing. Well, it's cleansed now. Ace is gone. It's dealt with.
Absolutely. All right. Wait a minute. What is this? I can upgrade the spin. I would have to use my untapped potential, but considering the sheer lack of remote thought that I have, I'll just wait. We'll see. Also, I figured out why I don't have the surge yet, and it's because I have not yet gone into the investigation sector, which is where that weapon is unlocked. And I guess the first time I played this, I must have just wandered down there and just assumed that I had that from when it was unlocked. So there's that. But I would like to grab some of this energy recovery and call that good. So from here, we're absolutely finished. We don't need to do any of that business anymore. So let's go ahead and start by trying to reach dimensional research. I'm a little bit conflicted. Should we do this now, or should we do a little bit more later, just in case? Granted, there's nothing else for us to do, but I don't know. And I'm going to check a board countermeasure. We're going through research, so there's this that we could do. That would be pretty easy. All right, to the ASHTRAY Maze we go, and this is easily one of my favorite high points of the game. Those of you who have played it will know exactly what it is I'm talking about, and for your convenience, I will not be commentating it. I'll just let it speak for itself. But there is one last thing for us to do, and we cannot forget it because I always do. Upon defeating ASHTRAY, your doppelganger, there is now a new suit available for you, and it is pretty perfect, actually. It's the asynchronous suit. And because we are technically heading into the end game at the moment, let's stick with the janitor outfit. It would only, benefit to serve Ati and his memory, because after this point we don't see him ever again. So with that, let's go ahead and head to the ASHTRAY Maze and beat the game.
That was awesome.
Projector. The expedition into Slide Scheme 36. What Darling brought back changed everything.
So with that, ladies and gentlemen, dimensional research is at hand, and I gotta say, I really enjoyed that. Because of DLC that we can find in the Alan Wake DLC, we can replay it.
Yeah, you want me here. Finding the projector was how this all began. What started in Ordinary ends here. You, me, Dylan. We've all come full circle.
Hell yeah. So not a lot to do here in the preamble to the end, and as much as I'm sure you guys would hate for me to do this, I'm thinking that because this is the last control point that we're going to cleanse, I am going to run back to Central Executive for just a moment, clean up some loose ends, and prepare for the end of the game. It's going to be a bit of a wild ride, but believe me, it's certainly one we want to take. So, we got 2 of them during that. Nice. So, yeah, I will definitely be playing that again at some point. For now, I think this is all fine and dandy. We don't need to worry about too much of these, since we probably won't be able to accomplish any of them. But, yeah, But it's time to retire the old janitor outfit because it doesn't fit anymore. Yeah, sorry, don't mean to take the momentum out of that, but I feel like sticking to our janitorial attire was appropriate. Now, to beat the game, of course, we need this suit, and I don't know, as far as professional clothes are concerned, this one kind of looks comfortable with the exception of like the weird hand forearm thing, but no, it actually looks good, and I could use a nice little change of pace. So back to wherever the hell we just were. Research dimensional nonsense. Whew, here we go. Look how far off we are. The ashtray maze is just nothing. Ugh. All right, so let's step onto the red sand and prepare for maintenance, apparently needing some major targets being taken care of. I might as well do it, but you know what? No, not now.
There was a doorway here, to where Dylan and I went, where the projector took us, where we met you. Bureau opened the same door here, but there's just an echo now. Are you close? Just on the other side?
We should probably go investigate. So, projector room, and over here, there's some treasure. Let's go and grab this real quick. I guess it's all the way down here, but that's fine. We can make our way back up. An astral blip. Was it worth it, Mr. Cruz? I'd say it was. All right. Lots of orange.
The projector's not here. Moved again. What did Darling do with it? I've got to find out.
The projected image from each slide is a physical portal into another dimension. Only one slide remains. Dylan's sister burned the rest in Ordinary before we could intercept. The text on it, color slide film, this side towards screen, and the number 36. The topography of slidescape 36 bears deep wave marks. On the slide and in the distance, There's a formation of 5 pillars, like crude, outstretched fingers. There were casualties on our first expedition. Communication is an issue. There is no sound there, as if you've gone deaf. And radios don't work. Correction, resonance from an unknown source in part within the range of audible frequency. It acts in unpredictable ways, causing feedback loops that can tear you apart. Trench insists he heard something else. It made his ears bleed. Our equipment found no evidence of anything beyond the primary resonance. Trench's medical tests show nothing amiss.
Huh. That definitely doesn't sound suspicious in the slightest. Alright. We have the Hedron Resonance Lab up ahead. Sounds a little familiar if you've been following along with, you know, some of the text in this game, which we haven't been doing perfectly, but just enough to have a bit of an idea. So, all of these cubes in here, different formations, and this very poorly lit room. Slide projector tests. Alright, well, let's head over here. And let's figure it out. So we have to get the left, up, right.
Expedition 3. We located the source of the resonance in Slidescape 36. It is an entity, a living organism of a considerable mass. I've named it Hedron based on its physical shape.
Hedron.
We built a
Was
container
that
for it.
you? Did he bring you here? Is that why you brought me here? You're here. You're here. They have you. I know you. I remember her from Ordinary. I thought I'd never see you again. Hang on, I'm coming. HRA to lock the door. I have to rip it off to get in. Are you sure? I made it.
The hole in your room is a hole in you. You can't think we let you into the hole in you! You have always been here. The only child. A copy of a copy of a copy!
No. Why did you... This was a mistake.